The 2026 Spray Foam Show in Las Vegas this year was a clear snapshot of the industry. It paints a perfect picture of where the industry is headed and what you, as professionals, need to be aware of related to spray foam insulation.
Hi, I'm Robert Naini, your spray foam advisor and the guy in the Hawaiian shirt. I wear the Hawaiian shirt as a symbol of freedom and flexibility, something that all business owners should want to achieve. You know how most SPF contractors start their business because of their technical skills, but they have no plan for growth? There's no consistency because decisions in their business are made on the fly. They are just trying to get through the day. And they are spread too thin because they do everything themselves. Well, what I do is help SPF contractors like that measure profitability, identify the key activities that drive success in their business, and create a game plan that develops consistency and growth. Let's get into it.
Hey, this is Robert Naini, your spray foam advisor and the guy in the Hawaiian shirt. The 2026 Spray Foam Show in Las Vegas this year was a clear snapshot of the industry. It paints a perfect picture of where the industry is headed and what you, as professionals, need to be aware of related to spray foam insulation. Here are my biggest takeaways from the Spray Foam Convention in Las Vegas in 2026. One thing that was very obvious is that the professionals that are looking for education opportunities and finding ways to implement it in their business are actually making a difference and creating differentiation between themselves and their competitors. For example, we had 50 breakout sessions in Las Vegas this year, 5 in Spanish. We had a full business seminar, a full day focused on learning your numbers and knowing how to be profitable. On top of that, we had multiple days worth of PCP certification preparation and exams. The contractors that are taking advantage of that are going to be difference makers. They're the ones that actually understand how to be profitable, how to implement systems, and how to actually make a difference in their bottom line. The ones that aren't looking for education or aren't engaging or are not implementing, they're still guessing. They may not even know if they're profitable. And frankly, they may be dragging the rest of the industry down. It's your option to figure out which one of those contractors you are. Are you looking for education and implementation? Are you looking for ways to be better? If you're not, you might be falling behind. Another significant signal at the SPFA Convention this year was the PCP certification. More than 350 people completed written exams and field exams this year in Las Vegas, and that number is absolutely mind-blowing. This actually shows huge progress in our industry, and SPFA PCP certification is becoming a difference maker. It's on you to figure out how to make it a difference maker in your business. What do you do for marketing? How do you actually pitch it? How do you actually publish it? How do you market it to your customers to establish that you have the credibility, the capability, the knowledge, skills, and abilities to actually execute what you say you're going to do when you're working with spray foam? Imagine going to a customer and explaining to them that nobody within 100 miles of you has a PCP certification from SPFA. You're the only one. That's equivalent to having the only driver's license to drive a spray foam rig in your area. Imagine that. You could use this to be a difference maker and a differentiator in your marketing and in your sales process. Are you taking advantage of these types of opportunities? And quite possibly the most practical shift that I saw this year at the 2026 SPFA Convention was in the realm of AI. Contractors are no longer asking the question, should I use AI? They're asking the question, how do I use AI to change the way that I do business? And I've seen a lot of different examples of this, everything from marketing to copywriting to takeoffs and estimates, trying to figure out how to improve your process, trying to implement HR tactics and HR methodologies through AI, and even getting legal involvement and legal support from an AI perspective. These are all valuable opportunities and valuable ways to take advantage of an increasing and ever-present technology that I bet we're going to see more of. I personally have several AI projects that I am working on, and I hope to bring more information to you within the next 4 to 6 months. But lots of opportunity is available with AI, And if you are not asking the question, how do you incorporate AI into your business? You might be missing the mark. It's not going to go away. It feels like it's only going to become a more prevalent part of our society and a more prevalent part of our businesses. I'm thinking that the contractors that figure out the best way to take advantage of it and work with AI are going to be the ones that are the difference makers in the future. If you look at all of this in its entirety, it really leads to one conclusion. The spray foam industry is growing up. Better education, more certification, better technology, and more systems. Figuring out how to incorporate these pieces of the puzzle into your business is really going to create the difference between you now and you in 5 years. This really means that there's one of two paths. You can choose to be a contractor that embraces education, that goes after certification, that figures out the best way to develop systems and processes. And maybe not on your own. Maybe you need help from consultants like me. That's kind of what we do. Or are you the second type of contractor who thinks they know it all, thinks you're just going to keep doing it the way you have been doing it and you're going to keep getting the same results? Or are you ready for something different? The gap between these two paths is widening every single year. And if you don't have the answers to your own problems, it's okay. There are others out there in the industry that can help. But you have to reach out and ask for that helping hand. This has been Robert Naini with Spray Foam Advisor. Thanks for checking me out and catch me on some more videos.
Like this video and make sure to subscribe here on YouTube so you are notified when we release future videos. And if a strategy discussion might be helpful for you and your business, you can book a call with me at spfbiz.com.